Hello, this is Steve. I'm posting a response to my previous video regarding making yucca cordage out of dry and green Midwest yucca. And I had received a comment from Comic Fan 21, and their suggestion was to try soaking the dry yucca before I made the cordage. The problem I had in the previous attempt was it was splitting. If it wasn't the center of the leaf, it was splitting up real bad and it was tearing up on me. So I went ahead and I soaked the remaining dry yucca that I had for about a day and a half, just in a can of water, and went ahead and split those down into 2 or 3 pieces per leaf, and went ahead and made some cordage. You see this piece of cordage I have here. This was made out of 4 leaves total, split. And I just cut off a little bit of the ends where they were really frayed too bad of the leaves, or the end that was real close to the base of the plant that was almost too rigid to work with. But still ended up with a piece about a foot, a little over a foot long each leaf, divided 3 or 4 times. So I went ahead and made that, and then I let it dry out. It was nice and strong even when I made it, but after I dried it out, let it dry overnight, and it's as strong as a commercial grade rope. I'm very, very happy with that. It works really well, has a good quality to it, and has a good feel to it. Did some practice knots with it last night, and that all worked real well, so I'm real happy with that. And that's a great suggestion. I want to thank Comic Fan 21 for posting that. This is a learning experience. We learn from each other, and that was a great idea, and that's how I'm going to make my cordage from now on. Going back to the cordage I previously made in that video earlier this week, I went ahead and made some out of green, and as I played with that over the days, and as it's starting to dry out, it's just not holding up like the dry does. As you see, that piece there is falling apart. As it's drying, the tightness of it is deteriorating, and I can actually break through it. So that was with the same leaves, came up the same plant, the dry did, and you see the result of the dry as opposed to the green, the workability of it. So in the future, I would probably just harvest dry leaves if possible, or if I harvested green, I'd look for the green leaves that are starting to turn and let them continue to dry before I made cordage. But just wanted to post that response and once again thank Comic Fan 21 for his suggestion. And if you have any other comments or suggestions or feedback, please go ahead and post a comment or a response. And I appreciate your time. Thank you.